Welcome to another Fortnite action figure review. Today we are looking at the newly released Tempest Solo Mode figure from Jazwares. And if you notice, there's something different about this package. As I said, this is the newly released. I just found this figure at Walmart with one other. But he's missing something. That's right, he's missing the building material figure stand. They no longer include those with these solo mode figures. That lowers the price by a couple dollars, so you should be able to find these figures for just under $10. I was really lucky, and my Walmart had a bit of a pricing error, so I got him for $8.88. I don't know if that was a sale going on at one point or what, but I was really lucky. So here he is. There's that card art. It looks pretty cool. Looks just like the game, doesn't it? Let's flip this thing around and take a peek at the back. So we have our cross sale. These are the new figures that we can anticipate or expect to come. Bone Wasp, Midfield Maestro, and Yonder. Now I got Midfield Maestro with this figure today, so I've got that one review, and that review will be coming next. I don't know about you, but I want to get this guy out of the package. Let's take a look at him. Unless you're someone who just likes staring at a package, that's not for me. Be right back. He's out of the package. He's right here in front of us. Let's take a look and see what this guy is all about. Some really quick little bits of information about him. He is a legendary skin in the game, and if you want to own him, you actually can. He's not part of a battle pass. He actually will pop into the store if you've got so anyway, but let's take a look at the figure. We're not talking about anything else. He comes with just one accessory, the Stormbolt harvesting tool, and this is indeed part of his set. So he comes with his own harvesting tool. He doesn't have a back bling, and his back bling has not been released. That's the lightning cloak. So hopefully we're going to get it someday, soon. That would be pretty cool to add that, and that pretty much would complete his figure character set. So let's take a look directly at this figure. There's a few, oh, by the way, I know this has been a burning question since the beginning of this video, but here is proof that he can in fact stand without a figure stand. So the missing that figure stand from the package is not going to hurt your display ability. I made up a new word, display ability, today. So he can stand. You can move him around, and well, there went that idea. That's okay. We can still make him stand. I made him stand once, so we can make him stand again. Maybe it's just the direction, the flow of my shelf here. But let's take a look at this figure. He's really pretty cool. One of the first things I'm noticing about him is the use of translucent parts. Pretty much his entire right arm is translucent, if you can see that. Let's make sure that this thing is in focus here. But translucent right through there, I think you can see it. You can see this color. That's not translucent, but that is. Also, his head is translucent as well. His left hand and forearm is also translucent. So he's got some really cool stuff. There's a couple bits of translucency, I think that's the word, on the harvesting tool as well. This guy is really cool. If you like purple, if you like violet, this is your guy. I mean, he's like he's a storm in the body, essentially. Here. In fact, you know what we didn't do? I forgot to read the back. We just looked at the cross sale. But the back of his package here is, I'll put it upside down, consumed by the storm, back for revenge. It's like a storm is trapped inside this body. I know that wasn't the most graceful way of doing it, but, you know, okay. His head will rotate all the way around, and it's actually quite nice. His head will also look up. Too much. Look up and look down. See? Up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, not as much as you'd hope, but it would. The hindrance here would be his left shoulder. He's got this pretty cool shoulder pad, but when you lift his arm, that's about what he can do. You get his right arm, and it goes right on up. I shall dance with you. His arms or his shoulders will rotate all the way around. He's got a bend at the elbow, and like just about all the other Fortnite action figures, you know, it doesn't bend directly at 90 degrees. And that's all right. I don't think we always need 90-degree angles to say a figure is awesome. If you can pose it and play with it, that makes it pretty awesome. He's got this torso wiggle right there. He wiggles and jiggles. Okay, he doesn't jiggle, but he wiggles. He's in this suit. He can't jiggle. His waist will rotate all the way around if you so desire. He's got some pretty good leg motions or leg movements. Right there, he can do the splits that far. What helps is the fact that this armor is kind of cut into about a bit of a U shape on the front and on the back. So that allows him to have full range of ankle motion. He is a really cool character. I saw this guy and I was just like, oh my goodness, he's awesome. Did I mention the wrists? I don't think I did. Back and forth. Now, I don't have the skin, like I said. Maybe I didn't say. I don't have the skin, so I don't know which way the harvesting tool goes. So we'll just put it in his arms like this. Like this. I summon the storm within me. Anyway, he holds his harvesting tool really pretty good. If you can bend his elbow the correct way, which I don't know if I did. I may have accidentally turned that thing around the wrong way. What did I do here? What did I do? There we go. I think that's the correct way. There we go. Now, what would be curious to me, I'm not sure about long-term viability, but I would wonder what translucent parts, if there's any real difference between them and a solidly painted piece of a figure. Like over the course of time, would these fingers give out or break or bend or stay open, I don't know, compared to more of a solid. I don't really know much about action figure creation, so it's just a curiosity that I have. He's pretty cool. I like him. He's a great one. He's yeah, he's ready to go. Look at those eyes. He's got this little mask thing, breather. He's got these tubes wrapped from his chest to his back. Yeah, he's got little handholds here. You can pick him up if you want to when he falls. So that's it for this review. I could go on and on and on, but it might just get pretty redundant, me saying the same thing over and over and over. So anyway, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching what I hope to be a pretty quick review video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like, thumbs up button. If you really enjoyed this and you want to know more and see more videos, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. And if you want to leave a comment, please do. All those actions help the channel out and keep us growing so I can do more of this stuff. So anyway, we'll be back in the next video with another brand new solo mode figure. Stick around.